Hey everybody, it's Lazy Eye Modeler here in the morning workshop. It's Monday, November 14th. It's 6 o'clock. We just got in around 4:30 this afternoon from Atlanta, from the Acme show, from the Southern Nationals. Uh, Boy, what an event. I cannot tell you. I should have my wife in here. She could tell you how high I was on Saturday night, when the whole thing was over, after spending Friday evening and Saturday with all the different YouTubers, getting a chance to talk to everybody that I've just seen here on the screen. Um, you know, I'd love to mention all the people I've got to meet and talk to, but I'd be afraid of leaving people out. Um, so I'm not going to try to do a list, but boy was I was so excited, and I was excited the whole time. um, and I'm not the only one, because Big Soul, at one point we were talking, or I was near him, and he's going, I'm so glad I came. I just so glad I came. And I'm almost busting out saying the same thing. I was just thrilled at meeting all of you that were there. I just thank you so much for accepting me as a brother, so to speak, making my wife and I so welcome. Um, it was an outstanding experience, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Um, I mean, I film here and I act goofy and all that, but when I'm in person, it's like usually I'll go hide in a corner. I've probably said that before, but this was so totally different. It was so great meeting all you guys. And, I met so many, and yet I realized there's some I didn't meet. Even though I saw Fast Jimmy quite a few times, I never did, you know, hi, I'm the lazy eyed modeler type of deal. I never actually met and talked to Fast Jimmy, which I'm sorry I didn't get a chance. And there were others there that I didn't realize were there, like Mr. Many Dreams. I saw his car later, and I probably was in his proximity, but I'm sorry that I didn't get to meet you and talk to you. And same with Gene Crabtree. I saw him there, and I kept looking at this guy. I kept thinking, I'm sure he's a YouTube person, but I could not think of who it was. So I'm sorry that I didn't get to meet you. And then I've got a ton of videos to try to catch up on, because I didn't really I don't have do the phone thing. I have a flip phone. We had the iPad, but only did so much with it. Um, but I saw Acme has some videos out. So look, if you want to look under Atlanta car model enthusiasts, I think it is. They have some videos of the show out, and a lot of them are catching the YouTubers. And I see there's a picture with Paul Turley there, and I can't believe I missed Paul Turley, because I really wanted to just speak to him too. But it's just so much. It's so much in like less than 24 hours, and it's hard to get to see everybody and talk to everybody, which has been said before. It was said last year, 2015. Now I know what they mean, and I'm really thrilled for the chance to have time to talk to the people I did get to talk to. And you always wish you had more time to have more in-depth conversations, like Papa Dan kind of said when he left us. Too bad we didn't have a chance to talk more, and I thoroughly agree, Papa Dan. But and, I mean, I'm just so thrilled with the time I had, and the people I got to talk to, and then on top of that is the actual Acme event with all the incredible builds on the table. Like, oh, look at the photo albums that get posted. I'll eventually do one. Um, You know, there are others, doing photo albums. Like I said, Acme themselves have put up YouTube videos, so check them out. Um, yes, beautiful, beautiful builds. And I want to say, while I'm thinking of it, congrats to Freddie at H-Town Model Shop for getting a top 10. Congrats to him and CT for getting a top 10 with the Impala that they did the collaboration build on. And congrats to Tom, old Rambler 69, for his Krupp and trailer. And he told me how much trouble he had getting that trailer, and what a beautiful look for it in the pictures. What a beautiful build. But just the quality on the tables. I'll do a separate video. I did not go overboard like I usually do. The wife was with me. So I'll do a little video with the little bit I picked up there. And then I will be posting pictures and a little bit of video clips from the show itself. I'm terrible for taking people pictures. Now my wife tried taking pictures with the iPad while I was using my camera, so we'll feed some of that into. And I think she got at least some people pictures, including a couple of group shots. So I'll post that. But I just wanted to take time now to thank everybody, you know. And I said I wasn't going list, but like CT, Dr. Cranky, Colonel Reb, Papa Dan, Freddie at H-Town Model Shop, Little Joe. Uh, it goes on and on. I'm going in the list there because I'm obviously going to miss a lot of people. Tom, and Rick and Cletus and oh my God, everybody. It's if a person could gush, well, I'm gushing. Bleh. Um, and I've thanked my wife profusely for coming with me, for being the navigator. We did drive. No, we didn't fly. Um, I'll go anywhere I can drive. I don't need to get on no stinking plane. I'm not afraid of planes, just the crap that you have to do to get on them these days. But there's an excellent guide to I-75, and she followed that as I drove, and it was meant to be for us to be there because the weather was perfect. From my front door to the Comfort Inn in Atlanta, the weather was perfect. There was hardly any traffic issues. We hit a couple of slowdowns here and there, but compared to just driving through Toronto, they were nothing. You guys want to see traffic, come up to Toronto and try to drive through Toronto. And the border crossings, usually sometimes you can sit at the border crossings half an hour or whatever, both going into the States and coming out of the States 5 minutes. Like, I've never been through the border that quick, and I've never had border agents that put us through that quick. So I bit my tongue all the way home because I was afraid, if I say anything, we'll come home and the house burnt down, or the water heater would overflow, or something. So until we got home, I did not say anything to my wife. And when I got here, I said, "Well, I guess it was meant to be," because we got home, the house is still standing. There's no floods, fires, or anything, and the weather and all that other stuff was perfect, just perfect. So I mean, it was a perfect weekend. And I want to thank everybody so much for that. So that's enough of my blathering. I'll be putting up videos during the course of the week because after driving 2 days to get there and the event and driving 2 days back, I'm knackered. Like I'm probably rambling on just because I'm so tired. But anyway, I got a whole bunch of videos to watch. I suggest if you're interested in more of the show, go check out the Atlanta Car Model Enthusiasts. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If I think of it, I'll put a link to at least their first video, so you can check them out. And there's a lot of YouTubers that are showing up in the Acme videos, so go check them out. All right, that's 9 minutes, and then whatever else I add to the beginning or whatever, whether I do or I don't. Again, thank you so much, everybody that was there for welcoming us with such open arms. It was just amazing, and I suggest anybody who's watching this video make the trip sometime. It is well worth it. It's not as big as NNL New Jersey, NNL East. It's not as big as far as content, like car models and vendors, but it doesn't matter. It's 4/5 of it at least, and it's well worth the trip. The quality and everything. Okay, this is 10 minutes. That's enough of blah 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 blah. Thanks everybody, and we'll be posting during the course of the week. Bye now.